the very first thing about astral travel that is good to learn, if you like, is the recognition that you're not everything you think you are. What I mean by that is there's something you can really do about this. A lot of your anxieties and fears and thinkings aren't actually you. So it's good to recognize what is you and what isn't you. What I mean by that is, for instance, when you go to sleep in the evening, because most astral experiences, conscious astral experiences, happen when you are sleeping. So it's really preparation for sleep at night that is going to help you experience this the first time. So just as when you'd cross a road, you would look left, you would look right, and make sure that nothing's going to come and get in your way. It's the same thing with sleep. When you fall asleep at night, it's really important to kind of rid yourself of energies that are not yours. So here's an example. I'll often feel into myself at night. I'll actually do this during the day because this is what I do. And we should all be doing this, but feeling into myself, feeling my energies and sensing whether or not there's anxieties there that aren't mine. Because often these anxieties can really block you from experiencing certain things. And as it would be an understatement to say that we live in a very manic society, and often fear is programmed into us through the news, through the media, through the workplace, all of these things. So to lose that fear is one obstacle less. And then you can really start to see what are your actual fears and what are actually blocking you from having this conscious experience out of the body. So the first thing I'll do when I'm going to sleep at night, and this is something you can think about, is that I'll feel into myself and I will feel for the anxieties and actually think to myself, what are those anxieties about? You know, did I have an argument with someone? Am I not feeling good about doing something or not having done something? Or is it something I ate or something I drank? What is actually tensing me up here? What is actually blocking me when I go to sleep? Because the whole purpose of this is to, and what will help you become astrally conscious is to fall asleep as consciously as you can, with as few blocks as you can take in with you. So yeah, first of all, to really feel into your being and feel what is actually stressing me out here, because often you'll find that you're not as stressed as you think you are. And this is a tremendous release to realize that you're actually not necessarily a tense being. You know, we really are very much driven in society or by society to be very, very busy. You know, it's good to be busy. How are you? Oh, good, I'm busy. You know, this whole stressed feeling. Oh, you know, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, got to do this. So very much driven into doing stuff, which is all very well because it is a reality of doing things. But all of your doing must grow from being. And I know this is getting philosophical, but it does have to do with the astral experience. I know myself that I have most of my experiences when I'm in a pretty contemplative space, when I can sleep in the next day, when I'm not too hurried. And even with a lifestyle that is quite busy, if you can feel in, sense stresses that are within you and put tags on them if you like, and then release that. So for instance, I'll tell you a great example. I was once, I've never smoked. My parents smoked when I was younger, but I've always been really anti-smoking. I've just never been into it. And I was once in a bus and I'm just sitting there relaxing, and then all of a sudden I really absolutely understand this desire to smoke. I know exactly how that addiction tastes within my body. And I realized to myself, hang on, it's the guy next to me. And it's a very simple example, but it was actually a kind of a pivotal one for me, because I realized, hang on, not all of my thoughts are my own thoughts. I was picking up from him what he's thinking. And his addiction, he might not have been thinking of smoking at that particular time. So we live in a very fluid realm, in the 3D realm. So what a really good exercise to do is to, first of all, protect yourself when you do go into public, not in a defensive way, but in a way that you can maintain, your sovereignty of energy, if you like, because we are in a realm that is very sticky. A way to do this is to protect yourself, just the notion of white light all through and around you. The violet flame as well of Saint Germain is very powerful. And this, you can imagine a violet flame all around you that is transmuting negative into positive. You don't even have to know what that necessarily means, because these are very strong concepts that have been put out for eons. So they are powerful. You can call in the white light, the violet flame, the blue light of Archangel Michael without having to be religious. Imagine blue light around you is very protective. A golden mesh is also very protective. And imagine these things around you, and things are less likely to stick. So when I'm, for instance, in a shopping center, I find I'm less likely to get eye contact with somebody. It's not that I'm blocking off from having great interactions with people. I'm just not taking on their stuff. And the eyes are portals, they are chakras, and they exchange energy between people, between beings, between things. And when you put this protection around you, you're less likely to pick up unconscious energies through people's eyes that you don't need. So this is actually, that word important has a lot of weight, but it's actually really good to do this when you're in public. So that's one of the things you can do, is put these layers of protection around yourself. And it doesn't mean you're not going to have good interactions with people and worthwhile interactions. It just means a lot of the debris, a lot of the unconscious stuff that is just sort of floating around there is not going to stick to you. So that's number one. And number two is, as I said before, be conscious of how you're feeling, whether or not these feelings are yours. So just look into yourself occasionally and think, okay, why do I feel stressed about something? What comes to mind? Is it a person? Is it an object? Is it a place? Is it a thing? And really look at that and kind of become aware of it, because becoming aware of something actually releases it. It's what I've realized through this whole journey with astral travel. All of these experiences, I've realized that awareness is actually a very powerful tool. I don't have to be clever. I don't have to understand so much the intellectual aspect of where I'm going with awareness. I just have to feel aware. And awareness is at the key of the astral experience. So being aware of these stresses in your life can actually help them disintegrate and float away from you and not be you. You don't identify them with so much. So, and this is all very tied into becoming less and less reactive. And I found all throughout this astral experience, I become less and less reactive to external stimulus and external stimuli. So I'm able to keep my equilibrium, and that is very much at the heart of the astral experience. For when you're out of your body, you get really excited, you'll get thrown back in quickly. And often many of you have probably felt sleep paralysis, and this is very much an astral phenomenon. When you've been shocked by something astral, you come back into your body, but your energies haven't quite integrated with the physical body, and you've kind of paralyzed until the energies integrate. So, as I said before, we're all going astral. This is not even a discussion. The whole astral consciousness idea and notion is to become aware that you're going astral. And that's when the power begins. So the first two exercises, protection when you go out, and note the difference in how you deal with people and situations. As I said, it was white light, violet flame, blue light, a golden mesh around you. And I also imagine a circle with a cross in it, and put that's an ancient symbol. It's a power symbol that is in many cultures, on many continents. It's been carved in places and things. So putting that symbol all around you is very good. See how you react from that. See how you feel. You might feel less drained at work or in public. And then the second thing is to feel in to the aspects of stress within you, and to really identify what they are. And just through identifying them, just through being aware of them, you'll notice them dissipate. They don't quite have the same grab. So they're the first two things to focus on this astral adventure.